happy Saturday. I haven't vlogged for a few days because I'm just feeling a bit, I never really know how to explain it to Nish, but I always just say I'm feeling a bit antsy if I'm feeling a bit anxious, and I can never, sometimes I just can't figure out how to shift that feeling. And I was feeling it yesterday. I think it didn't help because I was working from home. It was disgusting rain and grey outside, and I just got to a point where I was just like, I need to let off some steam or like do something to shift the feeling. So I went to the gym for a bit, did my little treadmill warm up, and then got some weights, and it was pretty busy in there, and I just was warmed up, started doing some weights, and I just started to feel a bit lightheaded. I don't know if it was that I was just tired or the lights in there, but I just decided to cut my workout short. So came home and had a shower, got dressed, ready to just have some dinner, have a little glass of wine. But I just couldn't shake this feeling. And Nish kept on being like, oh, what can I do to help? And I was like, I don't know. So today I was determined, So today I was determined I wasn't going to feel antsy. So I wrote myself a little to-do list so I can feel accomplished. I've had a shower, I've washed my hair, and I always find that if I do something creative and like a little project, then it will help shift that feeling. So we've got some overripe bananas, so I'm going to make a banana bread, a chocolate chip banana bread, and I'm going to do some editing. I will see what else is on my list. I need to do my nails again and just see where the day takes me. We've got a dinner tonight, so I've got until about 5, but that gives me a good few hours to do some fun bits and still have a cozy day because it is still gross and raining. But yeah, I thought you can come with me to make a banana bread. Are we in lockdown again? I don't know. I hope not. But yeah, I thought that would be fun to show. So yeah, let's make some banana bread and see if it lasts a day before Nish eats it all.
Whoa!
Don't act like that's not true.
Catching strays out of nowhere, man. What's going on? I thought we were in this together. Apparently. She thinks I'm a bloody fiend.
It's true. Okay, let's make some banana bread. Okay, I've got all of the ingredients out. I'm going to get my little hand mixer and the tin and stuff ready. If you can hear screaming in the background, it's because the rugby's on. And Nish is watching the rugby, so nice and tranquil. A baking environment, which is just what I need to shift the antsy feeling. Okay, it's in the oven. It says it takes about 50 minutes, so I put a timer on. Might make a cup of tea and maybe start planning out my nails. see what's going on. Cheers.
Hasn't always been the case of late,
Oh,
but it is there.
it wasn't anything to bite to, it was mouth.
I know. It was hot. Yeah, it was
Being tortured by biscuits.
Hello.
He's alive. Ooh, that looks yummy. Okay. Good morning, good morning. You'll have to excuse my appearance this morning. I am still waking up and I've just slathered my skin in moisturiser. It is Monday and we're back. It's been a bit of a struggle to wake up today. I didn't sleep so well and it's a bit grey outside. It's just a bit meh. But I'm really trying to stick to a good routine and I've got up, I've got showered, I've made a coffee. I'm also trying to, when I work from home, give myself at least half an hour to sort of like read my book or like watch a little YouTube video. Although I don't really put makeup on when I work from home because I usually go to the gym, I still want to have that time to sort of like wake up and have a bit of time to myself before I start work. So I was just watching Cinzia and Sophia's first Australia vlog, which is so cute. It's honestly, it sold me. All of the brunch looks amazing. And Nish, my boyfriend, and I went to 3 out of 4 of the Grand Slams of tennis because my Nish loves tennis. And I've got really into tennis since we've been together. So more so watching than playing. I've done a few courses and I've got basic skills, but yeah, watching tennis. And Australia, the Australian Open is the only one we haven't been to yet and it's on our bucket list to go. So it's shifting it higher up the list, watching them on their trip. It looks amazing. But yes, that's what I've been doing this morning. And yeah, really trying to stick to the routine. I put my gym stuff on, so I'm going to go at lunch. I didn't sleep the best last night, so I might just go walk on the treadmill. And I'm also really trying to scroll less on my phone. Not that I really do that at the gym, but I also want to try and read more. So I'm thinking about getting Audible and doing that each month because it's really good for me to listen to whilst working or at the gym on like the Stairmaster or the treadmill. So I'm thinking about giving that a go because I've got so many books on my TBR and I do love reading as well and I'm going to keep reading, but hopefully it will just help me be able to listen to more stories and more books, which will be exciting. Let's start the day. What I usually do on a Monday when I start work, I block out my first hour I sometimes do it on a Friday, sometimes do it on a Monday morning, just to rewrite out my to-do list, which I do, and I write little check boxes for all of my tasks that I need to do, just because it makes it a lot easier. And any sort of big tasks that I need to do, I'll plot in my calendar so I make sure I have dedicated time to get that done. And then I have struggled in the past with on work from home days. I think it started more so in lockdown when I wasn't really around anyone else. I was working at home by myself, is just giving myself easy tasks that I can do and check off so that I start the day with that sense of accomplishment. Because otherwise, if I don't, I feel like it really, it doesn't put me on the right track and I feel like, oh my gosh, what have I done today? And then I start to feel that pressure. I'm trying to work on that overall. And that like sense of motivation and self-worth linked to work, which I think can be quite tricky. Yeah, I'm really trying to shift that a little bit. So I'm gonna do my weekly prep and my planning and get everything mapped out for the week, and then we can jump in. My first thing on my list, which is exciting, is I need to book some flights, because every year my team around the world at Pinterest all get together in San Francisco in the head office in Pinterest. So we can all meet our teams and do planning bits in person, and it's just so nice to see everyone in person. So we've got our dates for that. So I need to book my flights from London to San Francisco and back. So that is exciting. And I'll check and see what the other people in my team are doing. So maybe we can get on the same flight. That is that. So hopefully I'll be able to take you along for some of it. I really appreciate that. I want to share more of my work, but I can't really share a lot of like the behind the scenes or like what I'm doing each day for meetings, just because that is fairly confidential. I don't want to get in trouble at work. So I'm happy to share with you the more general bits, like office life, like snacks, my friends at work, sort of like what my routine is, and also sharing some sort of career advice from like a broader perspective. But it's tricky when it comes to the sort of fine line between like what I actually share. But if you do have questions about my role at Pinterest or anything to do with that, then please pop it down below and I'll try and answer it. Or maybe I can do a bit more of like a career video. That might be interesting. Maybe I can, and that gives me a bit more control over like what to share. But I am going to try and share bits and bobs of even just like working at Pinterest and what that's like, because I feel like even before I got my role, I was like, what do people within tech companies do? And like, what does that look like? So I think that's kind of interesting. So yeah, if you have any questions, pop them in the comments and I will get back to you, or maybe film a separate video as well. Okay, I'm rambling. I am gonna get on with writing my to-do list out and get planning for the week. Actually, before I go, this is my notebook. I saw it in TK Maxx. Tell me a more Georgia sentence than what I just said. A disco ball notebook and TK Maxx. But I saw it and it was only £3 and I was like, Georgia, I have a pile of notebooks that I could have used, but I had to buy this. Okay, let's get going. I am back from the gym. I just stopped off in the shops. I can't talk. I just stopped off at the shops on the way home because we didn't have loads in, because we had a bit of a mental weekend, so we didn't do our normal weekly shop, which is not good. We were really good with 2 weeks in a row. So I just picked up this bowl veggie noodle. It was the Korean one. So I'm just going to have that quickly and then get back to work. But yeah, really happy. I did 25 minutes uphill incline walk, just listening to Fantasy Fangirls just to get some steps in. And then I was going to do some legs with weights, and I started, but I'm getting a bit of knee pain at the moment. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or maybe, I don't know. But I was just doing like body weight stuff and it was still not feeling great. So I switched to arms and did a little arm routine that I've been doing, which is good. I still need to just take the time to look and find a bit of a plan. And I'm kind of tempted to maybe get a personal trainer for a little bit, just so I can make sure I'm doing the right technique and kind of get a bit of a routine of what I should be doing, because I've never really been in the gym properly before. So yeah, just word vomiting at you. But yes, I might see if I can just pop a bit of Love Island on in the background and get some admin bits done. I've had a bit of a blocker today because our work computers, make sure you keep them up to date to make sure there's no like viruses. So I got to a point where I updated my Chrome, but it wasn't letting me use any of my stuff. IT issues, basically. So I have some admin. So I have some admin bits that I need to do. So I'm going to get on with those. And then I need to shower, get myself ready to go to choir as well. But yeah, I hope you're having a good week so far. I feel like I'm slowly mastering Mondays. I feel like I've said this before, but I used to really dread Mondays and feel like, oh, like I have to get back into it. We've got a whole week. But I just tick off and do some tasks that I kind of enjoy doing just to get myself into the day. I always go to the gym at lunch and then so I feel like I'm off to a really good start and then just power through really. And I always have choir to look forward to, which is nice. So now I never really feel like I dread a Monday, but I also appreciate I'm very lucky I get to work from home and do things like going to the gym at lunch. But yeah, even if it's just like those little things like making yourself a really nice coffee in the morning or making yourself a really yummy lunch, like taking the time to do that just makes it better. But yes. Just came out of Much Ado About Nothing with Tom Hiddleston and Hayley Atwell, and it's a Jamie Lloyd production, and we've seen
The Effect,
Romeo and Juliet, and I also saw Sunset Boulevard, which is his, and he's so good. He like strips everything back, so it's like really minimal staging, but so funny, and everything has like a bit of a theme.
Yeah.
And this theme was like disco.
I loved it. I thought it was so good. The music was
It was
good.
amazing.
Set design was great. Acting was incredible. I think all of them were incredible in it.
If you get a chance to see it, go. It's so good.
I'm jealous you get to see it again.
I know, I'm going again because I said to some of my friends, I was like, oh, do you want to go? Because Nish and I have seen quite a few of his bits already, and I thought it would be quite similar. So I was like, oh, I'll go with a different group. And so I put it in our joint calendar as a reminder to be like, oh yeah, get the tickets. And Nish is like the most on it person ever. And he was like, oh, Georgia wants to get tickets to this. I'll get them.
Yeah.
So he got them for today, Valentine's Day. And I've got them in a couple of weeks for me and my friends. So I'm going twice. But
very jealous. Honestly, so
yeah.
good. I'd recommend it to anyone.
It was so fun. But yeah, 10 out of 5?
5.
5-star plus.
6, 7.
In words
whatever
of
it
Adam
is.
Hatton, 5-star plus.
Absolutely incredible.
But yeah, now we're just walking back. I think we need to go down and along.
Yeah, this one.
We're just walking down to get the tube back home. And it's freezing. freezing.
It's freezing today. Sheesh.
So I'm going to put you away so I can put my hands in my pockets. Hello. Let me hold it still, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. We are heading to Borough to go to Bread Ahead to do a donut cooking class. Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And you got this for my birthday? Or was it Christmas? Christmas, one of the two. So we're really, really excited. I don't really know exactly how it works. I don't know if we get to choose what we make. I don't know if we get to make the fillings or we just make the donuts. But I'm really excited.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Donuts are amazing.
We absolutely love Bread Ahead donuts all the time. Anytime we're in Borough, we'll just get some anyway. But yeah, very excited.
So come with us. They look good.
They do look good. Great.
Oh, gosh. That looks so good.
Ready to eat.
Okay, let's find a little perch. How did you do it?
See, that's what it's fruit. It gets bigger.
Take a look at the bottom of your bowl and you should see some small bubbles. Any of those small bubbles are a good sign that you don't have to be preventing, like we might use the gold or the bar of plastic so that you always keep track of your dough. Going around the edge. And you tip it on the table. Remember, if they look a little bit dodgy, you're going with rustic, artisanal, and handmade. Have a lot of moisture in front of you. Get down the way with a scraper. Continue on outboard. As long as you can be close in 30, it is going to improve capacity time. Once you get around 24.6, maybe you make the 30 to moving along, but you go any higher than that. Once you start reaching 40 degrees, you eat.
Cheers,
Once your tin is full, give it a little bit of extra into the run and let it run on the strain.
Good luck. Flipping time. Woohoo!
Come on then.
Nice. Show me your donuts. Show me your donuts, please. Beautiful.
So lovely.
Nice.
Again, you're going to eat them tomorrow, you're going to today, take that for the home.
What happened to this
We're back home from our donut making extravaganza.
So fun.
It was amazing. Our teacher, what was it? Kareem, he was amazing.
So good.
And we thought we'd do a little taste test, even though you can't taste it. So sorry. But
we're going to enjoy
the first
this.
thing Nish said when we walked in the front door was, I want to eat a donut.
We literally just made it.
I
It
know.
makes sense to eat them fresh, no?
Show them.
No, it's going to fall over, I think.
Oh.
Ooh. I can't get the angle right. Oh my, no. You're just going to have to get that.
You can just hold them up.
Oh yeah. The fillings, we've got one jam, one
Vanilla
vanilla
cream.
crumpet.
Creme pat.
Yeah, that's the one. Crumpet.
Crumpet. Not crumpet. Okay.
Okay, what should we do first? Vanilla?
There you
Oh,
go.
mine's the one with the hole.
That's okay.
Alright, you go.
There you go first.
Alright.
Tastes as good as when you buy them.
Tastes better. Is that fresh?
Mm.
I feel like I filled it quite well.
You filled it very well.
Mm.
Killed it.
The dough,
It's so light.
it's incredible. That's the best donut I've ever had. That's delicious. That's so easy to eat. I could eat so many of them. I could eat the
They're
whole
so
box.
light.
Mm.
It's dangerous because they're not good for you.
Oh, you're good for me. Donuts are good for me.
They also do other classes like bread,
There's like sweet tarts.
sweet tarts, pizza. I think there's like
Scandinavian.
Scandinavian. I think there's a New York one where you can make like, or like an American one where you can make like bagels and pretzels and stuff.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, just go to breadahead.com and you can see them all. They have like different locations across London as well.
so good. Alright, you have to have the jam one first.
I'll put the link below so you can click it. Okay.
Is it good?
So yummy.
We didn't get to make the jam,
No.
but it is delicious. Look at
And we
that.
watched him make the creme pat.
Yeah.
But it was really like, I feel like we learned a lot. He was explaining the science behind it, why he used certain flours because it had higher protein.
Delicious.
It was good. 3 different kneading techniques. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, so good. Really enjoyed it. Lovely little Sunday activity, I think. So good.
It's so good.
I think we'll have to have another one after dinner.
Also, you can just go buy the donuts.
Mm.
And they have loads of flavours.
For sure. Right, go.
Where do they have shops? London Bridge, near Borough Market.
I just don't know where the rest of them are.
Canary Wharf.
Do they have one in Canary Wharf? Oh, did not know that.
South Ken, I think.
Wembley? Because that's where they have the other baking school, but maybe that's just a baking school.
Maybe I'm thinking of Wembley and not Canary Wharf.
Maybe.
Click the link below, see where their shops are.
Put the list over here.
Alright, tonight we're going to make some buffalo cauliflower wraps for dinner, which we have done once before and they were really yummy. So I'll show you the finished product and I'll put the link of the recipe below. Big cauliflower, we get an extra large one because it's just so yummy. Yellow. Whoa. Yeah, let's make some buffalo cauliflower wraps. Delicious.